How did I keep Frenchie, my parrotlet, from staying out when she got out today? Hi, I'm Kaylin, the author of the Parrot Bliss Bond. I have 12 species of parrots. I love parrots. I love sharing my bliss about parrots, and I love inspiring you to have a blissful bond with your parrot. Make sure, by the way, to get my book, The Parrot Bliss Bond, on Amazon. Today I wanted to tell you about my hair-raising, hair-frazzling experience with Frenchie, my parrotlet. Frenchie is young. She's only a couple months young, and as always, I had her out, her and her cage mates. One of their cage mates is Ale. They're like BFFs. And they were out in the room, flying around, you know, the usual. Then my daughter and I were done. We were gonna leave the room, so we were putting them back in their cage. All of a sudden, the screen, which is in the window to provide fresh air for the parrots, falls forward just like that much, a few inches, enough for Frenchie, as I'm trying to get her. She was the last one that we were putting in the cage. Enough for her to zip out and get out the window. Now, I'm sure that this has happened to you, and hopefully it hasn't. Hopefully it isn't happening to you now. But I thought that my white-capped Pionis Ale on my shoulder and Frenchie would probably maybe be able to help you if it ever happened to you. Mwah. Don't nibble on me, Miss Frenchie. Don't nibble on me. I'm trying to get her not to nibble. So what did we do? We did a couple of things. She flew to a local, or a close by palm, and so we, number one, played parrotlet sounds at the window to try to get her to come back. Number two, we brought Ale's cage over right away, close by the window, so that she could see and hear her cage mates. Having cage mates is really beneficial for this kind of thing, and if not, playing sounds, there are, YouTube channels or anywhere you can find the same species making sounds, especially calling sounds, really helps. When she heard the calling sounds on the video, she called back. But she also heard her cage mates, which really helped. Here, you want to go on my shoulder? There you go. Then that would, oh, no, Blueberry doesn't want to come. This went on for a little while, and we finally were able to get her back. We were very fortunate. Unfortunately, when parrots that are domesticated of any species get out and aren't trained with recall, then it's often really hard to get them back. We got really, really lucky because we were able to get Frenchie back. Frankly, we used a really long net. She was staying on the palm. Like I said, we had the parrot sounds going, the parrotlet sounds. We had her cage mates there. They were making sounds. And it all worked together, and we were able to get a net that was long enough so that I was able to get her. Just got so lucky today, so grateful. But if you're in the position and you don't have a cage mate, at least play those sounds. It makes a really big difference, the cage mates, because parrots are flock oriented and they want to go and be with their flock. They want to go back to their flock, so when they hear them, they're more drawn to them. And that can really make the difference between your parrot surviving and getting back home versus not. And like I said, when they're out in the wild, unfortunately most of the time, predator birds see them and they just don't survive. I hope that you are safe and sound at home with your parrot, who is also safe and sound at home. And if you should ever need to get your parrot back, now you'll have an idea as to how to do it. We're super careful outside of the doors. We have lanai. Everything has a double door, and I'm putting a picture up the lanai so that this doesn't happen. So it was kind of a big shock today, and it was really no fun. It was a hair-frazzling day, as you can see. Thank you for joining me in this blissful video. If you are new to my channel, thanks for watching. I hope that maybe you consider subscribing and setting your preferences on YouTube so that YouTube lets you know when the next video is published, usually the next day. And if you're already subscribed and you're used to hanging out with us, I hope that you don't lose your parrots, but if you do, I hope it helps you, or if you have a friend who does, I hope the knowledge helps just help you regain. That's my yellow-naped Amazon who's ready for shower. Thanks, and I will catch you next time.